Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, I am Mohammad Farhan Nazrul. I am from 12 Science 1 and my number is 24. Okay, in this good opportunity, I would like to review and explain about the most successful boy band group in the world, that is One Direction. Okay, One Direction is a British-Irish boy band that was formed in 2010 on the popular TV show The X Factor. The band consists of five members: Harry Styles, Niall Horan, Liam Payne, Louis Tomlinson, and Zayn Malik, who left the group in 2015. One Direction quickly gained worldwide popularity and became one of the most successful boy bands of all time, selling over 70 million records and winning numerous awards. Their music is known for its catchy pop melodies, upbeat tempos, and heartwarming lyrics that appeal to fans of all ages. One Direction's influence on the music industry and pop culture has been significant, and they remain a beloved band among fans worldwide. One Direction is worth reviewing for several reasons. First, they have an incredibly dedicated and passionate fanbase that continues to support their music and legacy years after the band's hiatus. Secondly, One Direction is one of the most successful boy bands of all time, and their impact on the music industry and the popular culture cannot be ignored. As such, reviewing their music and cultural impact can provide insight into the dynamics of boy band and pop music fandom. Moreover, One Direction music has proven to be timeless, and their legacy continues to influence and inspire a new generation of music fans. Therefore, reviewing One Direction music and cultural impact can be a meaningful and interesting endeavor for music lovers and pop culture enthusiasts alike. In 2011, One Direction released their debut album, Up All Night, which topped the charts in several countries and established the band as a worldwide sensation. They followed up with four more studio albums: Take Me Home, Midnight Memories, 4, and Made in the AA. One Direction music has been praised for its catchy pop melodies, relatable lyrics, and upbeat energy. In 2015, Zayn Malik announced that he was leaving the band to pursue a solo career, and the group continued as a quartet for the final album, Made in 88, in August 2015. One Direction announced they would be taking a hiatus, and the band members went on to pursue solo projects. Despite the band's hiatus, their impact on the music industry pop culture remains significant, and they continue to be a beloved group among fans worldwide. One Direction consists of five members during their time as a band. There's a brief overview of each member and their role in the group. Yeah, Harry Styles. Harry was one of the lead vocalists of One Direction and was often considered the heartthrob of the group. And the second is Niall Horan. Niall was the guitar player of One Direction and provided backing vocal in most of their songs. And the third is Liam Payne. Liam was one of the lead vocalists of One Direction and was known for his smooth and soulful voice. He was also a talented dancer and often took on the role of choreographer for the group's live performance. After the hiatus, Liam has released solo music and has also worked as a songwriter and producer. And the fourth is Louis Tomlinson. Louis was one of the lead vocalists of One Direction and was often considered the funny member of the group. And the next is Zayn Malik. Zayn was one of the lead vocalists of One Direction and was known for his smooth and sultry voice. He left the group in 2015 to pursue a solo career and has since released several successful albums. One Direction has released five studio albums in total, each of which has been a commercial success. Here's a brief overview of the fans of the most successful album. On Up All Night on 2011, One Direction debut album Up All Night was an instant hit, debuting at second on the US Billboard 200 chart and selling over 4 million copies worldwide. And next is Take Me Home on 2012. One Direction's second album, Take Me Home, was another commercial success, debuting at first in several countries, including the US and the UK. And the third is Midnight Memories, uh, that released on 2013. One Direction's third album, Midnight Memories, was a critical and commercial success, debuting at first on the US Billboard on 200 chart and selling over 4 million copies worldwide. And the four is fourth on 2014. One Direction's fourth album, Four, debuted at first on the US Billboard 200 chart and showcased the band's evolution as songwriters and performers. And the last is Made in the AM on 2015. One Direction final album, Made in the AM, was released shortly after Zayn Malik's departure from the band and marked a new era for the group. One Direction has had numerous popular songs over the years, but here are some of their most notable and beloved hits. Yeah, the first, in my opinion, is What Makes You Beautiful on 2011, and Story of My Life 2013, and Life While We're Young 2012, and next is Strike Me Down 2015, and the last is Best Song Ever that released on 2013. With its catchy chorus and tongue-in-cheek lyrics about finding the best song ever, this upbeat pop song became an instant fan favorite. The accompanying music video, which followed that various movie genre, added to its popularity and showcased the band's playful and humorous side. As with any popular band, opinions about One Direction are divided, and there are both positive and negative opinions about the band. The positive opinions about One Direction typically praise the band's catchy pop songs, relatable image, and energetic live performance. Fans appreciate the band's ability to create music that appeals to a broad audience, and their relatable lyrics about love, friendship, and growing up. Many fans also appreciate the band's charming and down-to-earth personalities, which help to endear them to their massive fanbase. Negative opinions about One Direction often criticize the band's music for being too formulaic or manufactured, with some critics accusing them of being product of the music industry rather than genuine musicians. Others may find the band's music too mainstream or cheesy, or they may simply not be fans of the boy band genre. Additionally, some critics have accused the band of cultural appropriation, citing instances where they appropriated elements of black culture in their music and image. Overall, opinions about One Direction are varied, and whatever or not you enjoy their music will largely depend on your personal taste. However, it is worth noting that regardless of any criticisms, One Direction's impact on the music industry and their massive fanbase cannot be denied, and they will continue to be remembered as one of the most successful boy bands of all time. In conclusion, One Direction is a band that has left a significant mark on the music industry. Thanks to their catchy pop songs, relatable image, and massive fanbase, their music has a wide appeal, and even if you are not a fan of boy band or pop music, you may still find some of their songs enjoyable. For fans of One Direction, my recommendation is to explore their entire discography, including their solo projects. Each member of the band has pursued their own solo career, and they have all produced music that is worth checking out. Additionally, fans should consider attending a live show, as One Direction was known for their energetic and engaging performances. For non-fans of One Direction, my recommendation is to keep an open mind and give their music a chance. While their songs may not be for everyone, their success and impact on the music industry cannot be denied. If you are looking for catchy pop music with relatable lyrics, One Direction may be worth checking out. Overall, One Direction music and impact on the music industry is undeniable, and their legacy as one of the most successful boy band of all time is likely to continue for many years to come. Okay, I think that's enough for review of One Direction. And thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.